Welcome to this week's A God Vlog. I'm up here at our newly almost completed refurbished sanctuary. The building's construction was completed in 1868, and I'm quite sure it's always been an inspiring space, but the work done this year has just amped up the sense of spirit in this place. So I'm trying to tape up here when I can. This church was founded as an anti-slavery church. It's been involved in anti-racism movements since the beginning in 1834. This building, built in 1868, has stained glass windows. Characters in the Bible as people of color, and a dedication to anti-slavery friends. It's an amazing church. And so this week, I thought that I'd talk a little bit about the Overcoming Racism that starts on Monday the 24th that our church is involved in. And I thought I'd start with a little bit of background. Way back in 2016, I decided to see if there might be interest in having community anti-racism classes. And I floated the idea by some local clergy, and I was so pleased to have them join in as we partnered to bring a community discussion on the book America's Original Sin by Jim Wallace. Reverend Jim Wallace wrote this book back in 2015 or 16, and it's a wonderful book. If you haven't read it yet, please consider doing so. We might also be teaching that book here in our church later in this year. The first class that we had out in the community in 2016 went really well. It included a panel discussion, which was very well attended. And so we kept up the community classes each year, and now we are on our 5th year of partnering to bring classes to the community. And the partnership itself has grown to be a wonderful coalition of interfaith communities, institutions, and leaders in Knox County, including 25 community leaders, 9 faith communities, and 2 colleges in this little town in Ohio and in the surrounding community as well. It's a small rural community, but we've been able to do this, and it has been dynamic. And for the past couple of months, we've been working to bring our 5th annual fall anti-racism class to the community. We expect it to be dynamic as well. A few years back, we named these community discussions Overcoming Racism classes after the autobiography by Dr. Ella Mae Simmons, a civil rights leader born and raised right here in Mount Vernon. This year's Overcoming Racism class is going to center on discussions around the best-selling book, The Color of Law, The Forgotten History of How Government Segregated America by Richard Rotherstein. Paragraphs Bookstore has copies of this book with a generous discount for the class, and you can also buy it online if you'd like to do it that way. Because of the pandemic, this 2020 Overcoming Racism class has been scheduled earlier than usual for safety reasons, so that we can meet outside at the First Nazarene Church Pavilion on Coshocton Road. Masks and social distancing will be required at all times, and it's also suggested attendees bring their own camp chairs, although there are benches to sit out there as well. We want to keep that distance as best we can. The class will be meeting for 6 weeks, each Monday from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. starting this coming Monday on August 24th. And the Overcoming Racism partners, including me, are looking forward to another dynamic community discussion on overcoming racism with a great set of facilitators, and we're also working on a panel that will come the week after the 6 weeks are over. So on the 7th week, we hope to be holding a panel. And I'm impressed every year with how thoughtful and helpful these classes are. Before the class, if you're interested in coming this year, you should read up to page 32 in the book, but there aren't any other prerequisites to attend the class. Everyone willing to respectfully participate is invited to these dynamic, I'm telling you, they are dynamic discussions. If you'd like more information, you can check out the Facebook page called Overcoming Racism, or you can contact me at my church email, revscottelliott@mvucc.org. Well, thank you for joining me this week on A God Vlog. Please go in peace, knowing that you are loved and that you matter much.